Hey, welcome back to You Can Do It. This is part 2 of the greenhouse build. And in this episode, we're focusing on this wall. So you'll see where we placed some of those steel posts from that junkyard that we got those posts from, as well as how we framed up the footing here with the concrete and the rebar, and then started framing some of the wood on top of that. So stay tuned for this episode of the greenhouse build, and you can do it.
Now, of course, you can use just regular 4x4 pressure treated lumber, but again, we got this steel at one of those recycle salvage yards for pretty much the same price, if not less, than 4x4 pressure treated, and it's going to last forever, at least our lifetime. And then Chris is using that Quikrete high strength concrete mix, and he's making a really nice wet mix so that when he pours that into those holes, there aren't any air bubbles that could possibly weaken that foundation or the post at least.
Today we're going to continue the build on our greenhouse. Today I'm going to be cutting the tops of these steel 4x4 post saw. So they're all kind of have varied heights and whatnot going through, because it was a little difficult trying to dig them down and actually make sure that they were perfectly level all the way across. These posts were pretty heavy when we got them from the metal yard. So I could use a string line and pull it all the way across and mark it, but I'm going to be using this DeWalt level. It's a laser level. It has a magnet on it, so it'll stick right to the metal post, and then I can actually position it. So the height that we're going to go with is this post right here. It's the shortest out of all of them, and I went ahead and leveled the top off, and so I'm just going to get the laser set up on this post here to where it barely skims the top of that post, and I'll see the line on the following post and then continue on through. It does help when you're using the laser during the day when it's a bit shady, because it makes it a little bit difficult to see the laser when the sun is glaring right on the object. So as of right now, I can still see the laser. I'm going to go ahead and set it up and move it and adjust it to where it's barely on top of the post that I am going to set all the other posts to.
The final thing that Chris and our son Connor are doing is putting 4x8 beams across all 4 of those steel posts so that we have a really nice solid structure to place our roof on. These beams, of course, have to be lined up perfectly, and then large holes need to be drilled right through the beams to match up to those top plates that Chris welded so that he could put some lags in those and secure those beams right to those post structures. So as you see, we do have new lumber here, but for the most part, you will see throughout this build that we recycle and repurpose all kinds of stuff. So join us for the next episode of this greenhouse build.